fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win at life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
Fellow beings, ho ho! It is an amazing new year, 2024, January 7th, 2024. It's a Sunday night, which means we are a little looser, a little loosey-goosey with the flavors that we get to use in the evening, which means I might say a spicy word or two. But we have some folks in the chat. And by the way, Comics Division, you have the link, pal. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Did anybody else get to see? Oh, by the way, I have a panel. Let's panel them. Let's bring them in. We got we got the Balds. Hi, Balds.
Does three a panel make?
Yeah, yes. I mean, it's
okay.
Sort of. I mean, you can have a 3-panel door.
Comics said no.
Why? Anyway, we got the Balds here. At least we're starting right. We're starting the year right, freshly shorn. We've got Brahma Bull, who he's here. What's up?
I'm here. Yeah.
How was bourbon and boarding?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was a sad day. I went to the Avs game yesterday, and they sucked. So that didn't have me in a real good mood to talk about them, but it happens. They're still in second or third place in the overall, all of the NHL. So
as a San Jose Sharks fan, I don't want to hear it.
Oh yeah,
it's been rough.
Yeah, you're real screwed.
It's a rough year. It's
not
going to be a rough,
screwed, but
rough rebuild of a decade.
Yeah.
And Fat Steven wants to know why I have New Year's Eve as a hashtag. I don't know. I felt celebratory. Yeah. But speaking of celebratory, we have a younger Brahma Bull with us tonight. It's Grahamcast. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. It's been kind of a whirlwind of I don't even call it about a month. I've been kind of traveling all over. I was in Vegas. I was in Washington, D.C. I was in Los Angeles. And now I'm here. And I moved in between all of that. So I'm here. I'm local. I'm safe. I'm alive.
Not only that, you look like you redecorated nicely. So well
Yeah,
done.
it's still in process. I'm trying to kind of figure out if I'm gonna fill the empty spaces. I couldn't get my other camera, but I got some of my guitars back here and over here. So I'm trying to figure it out. So, it's a work in progress, but yeah, it's a lot cleaner than it used to be. So I'm digging it so far.
Well,
I know the
it looks
feeling. I
good.
just threw this stuff all up on the walls until I can build out some shelving to put all the bourbon and stuff on.
Yeah,
There
you
you
need
go.
you need shelves for your bourbon, dude. You really
Oh
do.
yeah,
All right.
it's got to
Well,
move
let's
inside and on the
let's
shelf.
acknowledge some amazingness in the chat, and I'm not just talking about Punk Waddle, right? No, I'm talking about the amazing Marcus Squintus for 10 Culture Casino memberships. Hokey smoke. We are on fire. Awesome one wants Graham to get a weave like me. Maybe
When
he'll
I
be
was
playing more.
younger, I grew my hair long and I did a pretty tight Jerry curl. I got a nice perm. It wasn't a very good look for me, but if I
Oh.
could, maybe I'll go with the weave again.
Well, we have another celebratory moment in the chat. Eric K has been around for 31 months. Did I have a weekend? Everyone was streaming. I know, right? I know. And for those of you who
Yeah,
just got gifted those memberships from Marcus Squintus, take advantage of them. We've got a a member stream coming up soon. We were going to do it this weekend, and I was like, that's not long enough notice. So I'm going to give you notice of a full week. So next weekend we'll have a live stream, and if you're a member, be here. And if you're a high roller, be here for that stream because we're going to do a high roller stream too. So I've set aside the time. Uh, I won't be doing family stuff, so we'll be all good to go. Hopefully,
I
everybody
feel like on
enjoys.
behalf of six, I have to say, yeah, right, on the high
Okay, well,
rollers.
she's busy. Speaking of busy, comics division's busy. He said no. Spicy words, my arse, says Fat Steve. Well, that's true. It's a little early for me to curse. A little early in the stream. Could be little ones still out and about. So, Parrot Head's here, though. What else is going on? DS Ford is here. Awesome One is here. Aaron Ratliff is here. Yes, I will admit it, Aaron Ratliff. This will be an even bigger shit show than 2023. Yes, it's true. It's an
It's already
election year.
begun.
It's an
Yeah,
election year.
it's an election year. There's plenty in store.
Oh, Mohammed Saeed is here. What is up, my friend? It's great to see you again. It's been a minute. And Real Wade Nation is in the house, growing like a weed. Nano Reaper's here. What's up? Hopefully, the weekend of wonderful boating was lovely. Sailing away. Hope it was a good time. Yachting, I guess, in your case, sir. Let's see. Who else? Frank's here. What's up, Frank? 1 year. Good to see you, man. Peter Brophy's in the house. Look at that. We got Slender Dad. What is up, brother? Great to see you. You guys are entertaining. Faith Thomas is here. Oh, wait, I have a question. Slender, did Mardigan show up? Did Mardigan show up on the show and take credit for me saying he did something right? Because I just wanted to know. I doesn't know. Oh, wait. I don't know why CC doesn't wait until 10 to start. I don't know. It's easier for me to start now. I have a very, very early, what do you call it? Day. Anyway. What else is happening? Oh, he did show up. Okay, thank you for
Yeah,
that.
Mad showed up Friday night
Oh, well, he
before going over to
was telling him he
Foul
was
Balls
right.
MFer.
Well, fair enough. Our good friend DS Ford celebrating 18 months. Thank you for that, my friend. He says cheers and hail to the panel in chat. Well, hail to the panel in the chat. I agree. All right. We got some stuff to talk about today. I want to get right into it. Karenet82 is here. One of my favorite Canadian mods is here. Canadian Spider-Man. Yeah. You know what? I will get to playing Mario Kart in the future. I'm going to drag the boss along too. I just got to find somebody that plays when it's not the middle of the night. All right. So Graham brought up something interesting. And this goes all the way back to all the troubles that Disney has making things, because they have a lot of trouble making things now. In fact, they oftentimes give them away, like, I don't know, the Spiderwick Chronicles and things like that. That's something that should be, good for kids. They can't do good kids things anymore. Case in point, this new Percy Jackson and the I don't care. Anyway, the Obama Finns. I don't know. Anyway, Graham, you want to lead this discussion in the right direction?
Sure. Yeah, it was very interesting. So one of the things that had come out is after the Percy Jackson series had started coming out in the early 2000s, they had made a series of movies. And most recently we heard Disney was going to be redoing the entire series for Disney Plus specifically. So one of the things is one of the main characters by the name of Annabeth, and I'm not super familiar with the entire Percy Jackson series, but it was very ambiguous in the books, but one of the things that she was always kind of mentioned is, well, she has very distinctive blonde hair. With that, everybody kind of assumed, and then she was played by, a white actress when they did the movies in the early 2000s. But now they did a race swap on that. And one of the things that I had done is I had made a little short on my YouTube channel, just kind of calling out and saying, well, the actual author of this series came out and he said, well, it's so great that we're increasing the diversity. We're making sure that we're really showing all walks of life. But my thought was, well, if you really wanted to increase the diversity, why didn't you write the characters that way in the first place? If that was something that was top of mind for you, why didn't you create, that's your world. You could have literally done anything. I mean, you made a world with Greek gods and minotaurs and Medusa. You could have done anything, but why is it now? It seems like, well, we're going to do this race swapping because it's the hot thing to do at the moment. Everybody's doing it. Might as well just join on in. So there have been a lot of comments on the short that I was making, and a lot of them were saying, well, one thing that you have to keep in mind is he wrote this series in the early 2000s, and things were not okay in the early 2000s. You couldn't have that level of a diverse cast, and you couldn't have female leads, and you couldn't have, anything other than a white straight male as the main character. And I was just thinking in my head, what the hell are they thinking there? Because that's not how it was in the early 2000s. We were all here. We saw things were actually like shit was cool in the early 2000s. It wasn't until 3 or 4, maybe even 5 years ago where everything is race, 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 gender, gender, gender. And it's always at the forefront. And it's not even just at the forefront. It is intentionally jammed in the face of the audience all the time, right? So it's just so weird thinking about that perspective that young people, because of the way the climate is now and how people are talking about the past in America, in Western culture, now they're sitting there saying, well, in the early 2000s, you couldn't have a female lead or anything other than a male that is straight and white. And that's ludicrous. And it just shows how it's almost a historical revisionist perspective that's going on right now, right? So it's just a wild perspective to me.
Of course. Yeah, and it's more than a little frustrating. And I don't know. Graham? I know you may not have been aware, but weren't you talking about this? You were watching George's show, right, Brahma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching it earlier, and it actually came up. Ryan addressed it a little bit, and he was just reminding us that the authors for these books were always very progressive,
right,
and very leftist, and ultimately, I mean, the story is about the Olympiad. So I haven't read it. I from what I understand, this is like the generations that came after, but either way, the Olympians probably wouldn't have had a ton of diversity, but it's also based on gods. They could change their appearance to whatever they wanted. But what Ryan was really making the point on is that these authors were always pretty hardcore leftist, and now they're getting to actually do what they really wanted to do the whole time, which is make these changes that they maybe didn't feel safe enough to make those changes in the back when they were writing them. But who knows? I mean, it's mostly just they probably wrote the books wanting to sell the books, and now that they've made their money, they can do whatever changes they want to now make it adjust to their leanings, I guess.
So they're neo-Marxism.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know necessarily if in 2002, 2003, 2004, you couldn't write and say, okay, well, I'm going to be representative and I'm going to have one of my main characters, a black female. That's fine. That would have been totally okay. It wasn't until recently where the whole trans ideology was being pushed, right? If they tried to make an entire, every single main character is in that realm. Yeah, I think that probably would have gotten a lot of pushback in the early 2000s. But at the same time, it's like, it's not like they're trying to make every single character a part of kind of the alphabet people, if you will, like Dave Chappelle says, right? No, they're doing the race swapping and all of that kind of stuff. It's like, okay, well, that's not something that necessarily needs to be done if you have that characters. They're already written, right? But now if you're going to go back and you're going to change it for the sake of the Disney Plus show, it seems like you're just kind of jumping on board, because it's not so drastic just to say like, oh no, if we're going to go ahead and I'm going to write the characters this way, that's how it should have been done in the first place. If it did, it seems a little bit pandery to me.
Well, it
Yeah.
absolutely is. But
Yeah,
I mean,
and unfortunately, because of the way things are being done right now in the world, Graham, we are not going to use the words for changing parts about. Okay.
Heard.
Okay, because the tube is really tightening conversations around that. So
Can imagine.
but beyond that, let's get into the fact that there was a show tonight that not a lot of people watched. They were
that all of us in the entertainment sphere don't care to cover because
and nobody covers it
doesn't
except
matter.
except for of course Chris Gore and
Yeah, film
you know,
threat.
yeah, and the great Alan Ing. They have a show every year, an award show, and Chris puts on a tux, and Alan doesn't care. So I love his vibe. Kind of like me tonight. I didn't bother to pull the hair back. I mean, the hair's growing out, by the way. So for those of you that were deeply concerned that it was short, like me,
Man bun pretty soon, huh?
And I managed to get into formal wear.
yeah, you did. And I'm rocking the 3/4 shirt, baseball shirt. Oh, of course it's beach punk. I got the rooster here. Look, if we have all of your cock preferences covered, you can get a cock hat, you can get a cock shirt, you can get a cock mug, you can get a cock water bottle if you want that. We got them covered. There's all kinds of stuff, shirts, polo shirts. You might be able to get a bathrobe soon or a smoking jacket like Brom was wearing. We're working on it. You get shoes at Beach Punk. There's no cock shoes yet, but maybe someday. Anyway, that was
Cock socks.
that was a sidetrack. We got a $2 super chat from our good friend and moderator. Eric K says, congrats to Mr. Grant Gregory on 110,000 subs. Yes, my editor, the very talented Mr. Grant Gregory, set a milestone today. You know what surprised me the most? George was at 140-something thousand subscribers before he did his first live stream.
Yeah. And then his first live stream had like 6,000 views or 6,000 live viewers. If not
Oh yeah,
more.
and it was over 32K the last time I looked at it, as far as on the replay
as
on YouTube.
views. Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, it's insane. Congratulations to him. I got a chance to hang out with him. And thank you, Eric K, for dropping the link to beachpunk.us. That's right. But George was great. He really handled the show very well. And for 4 hours and 20 minutes, he really did entertain. He and his panel. Man, it was amazing. George! Someday we'll get him back on this show. And maybe we'll get him back over on Comics Division. We need to shame him.
I always think about those, when you see those streams that have those just astronomical numbers, when you're looking at that amount of individuals on a computer screen, it's so different. Imagine doing that live show in front of 6,000 people in an auditorium. That's like, most people would not be able to sit in front of that type of an audience, like 6,000 people in real life, and actually have a fluid conversation without getting all choked up and getting nervous, right? It's like, imagine the entire audience in their underwear. See if that works. That's a crazy amount of numbers.
Yeah, I don't
Now
think
you
they
made
would
me self-conscious about the few hundred that we get.
Yeah. And look, I'm
gonna get all nervous.
I wouldn't be terribly bothered, to be perfectly frank. We've actually done live shows in front of people before, and I have a feeling that when we come up on the Dallas meetup here pretty soon, we'll be doing a live show in front of a room full of people. So I'm not For me, I understand your perspective there, and yes, there is some separation between us and the audience, but it's not that much. I mean, it's pretty
No.
easy for me to look out and say, "Oh wow, there's 3,000 people watching me," or whatever it is. I mean, you know, right now
And
there's 100 people watching us, but it is what it
Yeah.
is.
everything we say is forever because it's on the internet. Whereas in
Yeah, we
a room
permanent
full of people, you
DVR
can
on
look like
YouTube.
an idiot, and unless somebody's recording you, it's probably going to get forgotten.
Yeah, I guess it helps because when you're actually in
Bobby.
front of a group on a stage, it's kind of like, yeah, you'll get the occasional heckler. When you're here, you have the entire heckle section is literally scrolling on the side of the screen the entire time. So
Right, and
getting
that's
that live
and
feedback, baby.
and that's what the chat's about, right? Because Nano Reaper's like, honestly, over 500 people. I kind of stopped watching. I think if you're paying attention to the chat, it's hard to keep up.
Mhm.
When
Yeah.
we've had several hundred people, 5, 6, 700 people watching this show, the chat's going. It's like bananas. So it is what it is. But Rogue Attraction, what's up, Tom? He says, I have imagined my audience in their underwear, but I have a 70% female audience. That's interesting.
Those are nice numbers. That's a nice ratio.
Yeah, I have 12% female. It's pretty good for a dude with a beard. Not bad.
I mean, you're exuding sexual confidence.
I'm probably exuding like I could change him vibes. I don't know. Anyway, DJ Ronnie
Can
G.
take clippers to you.
Well, no, believe me, the boss hasn't changed me in 30 plus years. And, yeah. DJ Ronnie G, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, Elise the McCracken. These are my friends. That's right. If we have memes, I'm putting Brahma in charge of those because he knows how to do that. Slender,
Did
what's
you
up?
Do
He says,
a pre-show tweet for them to
I
put
think
it
so.
under?
I don't remember. It's like 2 hours ago. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Josh, what's up? What underwear? Culture Casino. I'm actually wearing pants right now. Levi's. Yeah. I imagine the entire audience has crabs.
Crab people.
I hope not. I really wish one day we could get Comics Division on my channel. I'm on his channel 2 to 3 times a week, but he can't muster up the gumption to like schlep over here.
He was at the ranch all day. He's going to bed.
Wah, 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 wah.
You got to catch him on a non-ranch weekend.
Like the dipping sauce, the condiment.
Yeah.
Say again?
Big fan.
No, like the place where all the snakes are.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's saying he was eating a bunch of ranch
No. He's
chicken when he's not feeling well.
No, he has a ranch that he goes and does upkeep on.
Yeah, he's not Shags. Shags is the dude with ranch.
Yeah.
Meteor advocate
That is
Timon
true.
Flip. What's up, my friend? A lot of people are rooting for your Meteor. Wait a minute. A coworker gave me his Shaka Khan.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah underwear. Wow, I am tired. Can
Real
you
close.
tell?
Real close.
I'm like Shaka Khan underwear now. Hey, I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure that would be some very confusing underwear for.
I mean, sexy underwear. Shaka Khan's underwear.
That would be confusing.
Auction that bad.
At least
bad
it was
boy
new
off.
in package and not used.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Hey, look, it's the wonderful Apollome's minion. Greetings, dear. I hope you're doing well. Please be safe, and we are very grateful for what you do. And pet the little puppers for me. Let's see. All right. We have anything else to talk about? Oh, yeah. We were talking about these award shows, right? Which nobody cares about anymore.
Yes.
Oh, Smash Monkey says, Culture, where be Tom? Tom is still doing his list show with 700 people on it. So he's running late. It's fine. It's fine. So anyway, the list show was being did it?
Dunded.
And now we have this other thing, which is called an award show that we didn't watch. I don't think anybody else did. Why is Bob
My
Smith
wife
in the
sure
back?
did.
Who's Bob Smith?
No idea.
Oh, see, nobody can hear him, which makes me quite happy right now.
Yeah.
Let me break him in.
Hi, is this Homosexuals Anonymous? I got this link off the deep web.
Hey, comics. How are you doing, big guy?
Called culture.
Pretty good. Did I actually shame you to come on?
No, I just came in to troll you in real life at this point.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, I thought that was a hole in a bathroom wall in West Hollywood. I thought that was that's what we were going for.
Pretty much.
I felt that energy. Ooh.
Well, I mean, that's basically how I feel about culture streams, right? It's a random glory hole in the bathroom in LA. No, I'm kidding, dude. How you doing?
I'm good.
Like
I hope you had fun at the ranch. I really did.
My back is sore. That's really it.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to stick around, man. I was just joshing you.
Oh, I know. I like I said, I came in here to troll you in real time.
Just take the mic off the arm and lay on the ground and just talk into it, laying.
Speaking
I'm not on camera anyway.
Yeah, you're not on camera, and believe me, the audience thanks you. Josh is here.
I thank myself too. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh says, "Oh my God, the cock eggplant." Okay.
It's 2 types of cock.
I guess. Oh, and we did get one amazing super chat from my good friend Jin Wong, who says, "I will have a falafel shawarma with cheese and hummus. Hold the garlic. I repeat, no garlic. Thank you for the 5 Australian, my friend. I appreciate it. I hope you are doing well in your lovely country. And you are a very gifted artist, and I have to reach out to you because I need more art. All right, we're going to get to this thing that nobody cares about. It's called an award show.
What's an award show culture?
Well, it's the Golden Globes,
or when the Hollywood Foreign Press
are those called
that they're
boobs?
going to pat
No,
themselves
I think
on
of
the back.
globes. I think of boobs.
Yes, I know. But no, this is not about Az and his Golden Globes. This is about the Golden Globes. And for animation, and this is probably the best award of the evening, The Boy and the Heron takes the Golden Globe for Best Animated Film. If you're Disney celebrating 100 years of animation and your existence as an animation studio, wouldn't you think you'd want to win this award?
No.
Okay.
Not in the slightest.
Would this be considered an embarrassment?
Yes.
Depends on who you ask. I mean, for anime, I think they did fine. Disney? Well, Disney hasn't been Disney in a while, so I don't think they even really care, to be honest.
Trying to make this full screen. It's not cooperating. But
when was the Golden Globes, by the way? Was it like...
It was tonight.
It really was tonight?
It's probably still ongoing.
Yeah, I think it's still going. I mean,
nobody cares.
Chris Gore and Alan Ing do.
Oh, okay.
They have a show for the Globes. Anyway, so this thing wins. Look at that. It's very nice hand-drawn 2D art. Right? Looks good. But yeah, it won the Best Animated Motion Picture. The producers of the film did not travel to LA, so the trophy was accepted on their behalf at the ceremony. So there you go.
I mean, seriously, who travels for the Golden Globes anyway?
Well, apparently Christopher Nolan does.
Okay. But he's not like in Japan, right? I mean, these people are coming from Japan.
Well,
yeah, because it's a Miyazaki film, right?
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
They're probably like American awards are meaningless anyway. What's the point showing up?
Yeah,
and Miyazaki. But look, I mean, it set a record in North America. It did really well with 12.8 million. Grossed 136 million worldwide. It did that very quickly, unlike Wish, which was Disney's entry into this category this year, which barely crossed 200 million global with a $200 million budget, like in the last day or two, which is 7 weeks after it opened up. So yeah, if you're Disney,
all I'm hearing is Disney lost money again.
Yeah, and
Is it again, or is it just ongoing at this point?
I mean,
hasn't
take your
been a
pick,
break
really. I
in
mean,
losing
again,
money.
ongoing. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, there just
So-
hasn't ever been a
It's
break
like that
in it this
meme
year.
where they have like Pam holding up, the two signs that says
Yeah.
they look exactly the same. Yeah, it's basically what we have here.
They're the same picture.
I'm looking at all of the nominees for that specific category.
category?
So yeah, it's The Boy and the Huron,
Mhm.
Elemental,
Mhm.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Super Mario Brothers movie, Suzumi, and Wish. How is it that Elemental and Wish even got into the discussion of potentially winning Best Animated Film of the Year if both
go
of
the
those were
Gripes.
pretty widely like if they're pretty widely panned by not only critics but the audience as well, and people aren't really like rushing out to go see them? Is that not just showing how incredibly skewed it is towards these
Well, I
major
think
motion
Culture kind of
pictures?
summed it up when he said award shows are meaningless, right? I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, because a lot of the stuff that actually wins is basically all activist driven.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
stuff
mean,
that nobody
literally
actually goes to
any
see.
kind of awards, be it books, comics, whatever, it's all about activism.
And is this the first year where the Oscars are kicking off all of the diversity requirements in order to even be nominated? Is that this year, or is that in the next
No,
year or two?
it's this year, yeah. Because
well,
I'm pretty sure it's this year.
well, yeah, that's for the Academy
Oppenheimer's to be
Awards.
affected,
Right.
Yeah, but the Golden Globes kind of got forced into that early because of all their racism.
Because
You
they're
know?
the Hollywood foreign press.
Yeah, and they were being accused of being racist.
Over across the ocean. Yes.
Yeah, but
God,
I
I
agree
hate
with.
this timeline.
Yeah, me too. But I agree with Nerd Wars. They should have just given Godzilla -1 all of the awards. I agree.
Yes.
It's not diverse enough because all Asians are white people.
Not deeply diverse. It's just, just
Yeah.
scraping the surface.
Yeah.
I really hate that word because it's so misused.
Surface?
No,
Oh.
Diverse.
Asian?
diverse. Yeah, Aaron's right. Aaron Ratliff is right. This had to be a very humiliating year for Disney Pixar. When was the last time they got beat by an import film?
I don't know. I kind of feel like they're used to embarrassment by now.
Recently, yeah. Did Howl's win? Do you remember if Howl's Moving Castle beat them when it came out? I don't remember.
I imagine that it's probably happened a few times in the Golden Globes because of who votes in the Golden Globes.
True
I don't
story.
know about the Oscars.
So the
They're
question's going to
probably
be:
the favorites for the Oscars usually.
And I'm looking at all of this on the Golden Globes website, and I have to say that this is pretty weak. I mean, it makes sense that Miyazaki would get the win, right? That's always solid. That's always really good. But I'm looking at the best. Where was the category? The best song from a movie, and it wasn't Peaches by Jack Black. Didn't get the win.
Peaches.
Well, it was more likely going to be the one from Barbie, wasn't it? I think that's what everybody was thinking it was going to be. Who ended up taking it?
It was Billie Eilish. Where did it go? Sorry, I just scrolled away. Billie Eilish from something. She did something or other.
Was she in the Barbie soundtrack?
It was, it just says Billie Eilish, Phineas O'Connell. What was I made for? I don't know.
Phineas. That sounds like whatever the Hunger Games movie that came out was.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God.
Okay. That makes sense.
I didn't see it. Culture,
Nerd
you
Wars.
saw it, didn't you?
Nerd Wars says Billie Eilish from the Madam Web trailer. I don't know. Is she
She got
in
an
that?
award for a song from a trailer.
Why?
yeah.
Yeah.
Movie
Why
that
would
hasn't come out?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No, I think it. Yeah. Anyway, I know this. Hey, see you later, Release the McCracken. Take care, Robbie. You're killing it, bro.
Hey, Robbie.
Killing it. Anyway, what else is happening?
Nerd Wars was
Lovely
just
Sherry.
joking.
Lovely Sherry. Oh, okay. Lovely Sherry says it was Barbie. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, so Barbie
Okay.
had two songs for best.
It also had it also Margot won, right? Margot won for Barbie, right? I think.
I haven't seen the results. I have no idea what's happened because I didn't watch the show. I thought you were going to bring them up on the screen. I thought that's what
No, I
when you
don't
went
care.
into this. Well, we've just spent 20 minutes on it, so you must care a little.
No, I'm talking about Disney being embarrassed. That's like my jam, dude.
Okay.
I'm
You're going to be embarrassed a lot more by the video game stuff coming out over the next few years, too.
What's happening now?
All the video game movies that are going to be coming out, they're going to clean Disney out every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while they're basically producing massive flops and losing a bunch of money, the video game adaptations will probably do well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's the next movement.
Nintendo announced they're doing a Legend of Zelda live action, right?
Yeah, I still don't know that I agree with that. I would rather them do stuff in the vein of Super Mario Brothers and keep it all animated and
Are they actually doing
worry
a
about
live
any of the
action
crap.
Zelda?
For
That's
Zelda,
what I
they're
thought.
saying
I
live
thought they
action.
said it was live.
I thought they're going to do. I thought it was animated, but I guess not.
I think they'd be wise to do it all animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can bring the world together like they wanted to, if you really wanted to, for like a Smash Brothers. Because you can't do
Yes.
that with half live and half animated. But do we really want another universe?
Not really.
No, not
Not
so
really.
much. But I wouldn't mind a standalone Super Smash Brothers, and then that's it. Just one movie, and that's all she wrote. Like, think the original Mortal Kombat movie with Nintendo characters, and we're cool. Just leave it at that. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
I think a Smash Brothers film like we're going to get is going to be good. I think there's a whole lot we're going to get. The live action. Here's the thing: the live action Zelda movie is the thing that's throwing everything off. I think that's the one that really is giving us all pause.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
But it's also very early reporting of that, right? It was kind of like, okay, well, yeah, we said we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to make a motion picture of The Legend of Zelda. And it's kind of like, okay, live action. Okay. Are they going to backtrack on that and say, no, let's try to do something a little bit different and go back to the animation and actually eventually make the Super Smash Brothers movie? Of course. When they're looking at $1 billion a piece, it's like, okay, they're going to make so much money on it. But the thing is, they have to stay true to the source material in this, right? They have to stay true to the games. If they're going to try to switch everything up, probably not going to work so well.
Yeah, live action Zelda just seems like it would look too LARPy to me. I mean, if you're going to stay true to the characters and kind of the feel of the games and the childhood tones, because Link was never a grown up.
Yeah, they
Link's
can
a
always
little
just
kid.
cast Tom Holland because he doesn't look like a grown up.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, or what everybody's favorite,
Chalamet.
hostess snack cake, Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, it's better off that if they just go and animate it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anyone like acting currently that would be a great Link. I mean, there's plenty of like attractive blondes that could play Zelda, but just like actually Link, no, not really.
I think we're all in agreement on animation there.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Now,
do you guys have anything?
interested? Somebody brought up Metroid. It'd be interesting if they do some of them live action and some of them animated. It would be interesting to do a Metroid.
Live action
that,
Metroid could
is
actually work.
somewhat third person, and then sometimes through the visor, kind of like they did with the Doom,
Right.
the end of Doom, where it was first person.
If they did Metroid, that would be Anya Taylor-Joy, right?
No,
No?
she looks like one of the aliens, not one of the Samus.
What's her name? She's super hot. Sydney Sweeney.
Nice.
Sweeney could do it.
Yeah, she has the right assets for the role.
Yes, obviously female.
True story. All right. You guys have anything else you want to, banter about? Anything fun? Anything I missed? I mean, I could really destroy Disney all day. That's like not as much fun as you would think. Nerd War says a Link that talks a bunch will be weird. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they actually had a Zelda cartoon back in, I want to say, the 80s. along with like
90s, late 80s, 90s with
yeah,
Captain
it was
N and
it
with
was
the
late
Super
80s.
Mario Super Show.
Yeah, and I mean, Link talked in. It wasn't really weird. I think it'd be fine if they, like I said, as long as they keep it animated, I think that'll be fine.
I think he was very California surfer teen at
Yeah, because he was like, "Well,
voiced at that
excuse
time.
me, princess."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I thought that was fine.
But the cartoon was pretty good. I
Yeah, it
mean,
was.
for as few episodes as they actually put out of that stuff. But I mean, it would be cool if they just revived the whole Captain N thing for all of these movies. I don't know how many of you watched Captain N back in the day, but it was about a kid who's good at video games gets sucked into the cartoon world. So like the Faxanadu world tree was the background for all the different worlds. And you'd go to Mike Tyson, you'd go to Kid Icarus, you'd go to Mario, you'd go to whatever is different branches of that world tree. So you had Mother Brain was the main antagonist. Then you had King Hippo and the Eggplant Wizard were the two henchmen. And then there were cameos from everybody else. So
That's really not ringing a bell for me, though.
it was a great show.
Huh?
Yeah,
was that 90s?
That was late 80s, early 90s, right at the beginning of Nintendo Power, I think.
God, I mean, that sounds so familiar, but I just don't recall
He
it.
carried around the Zapper and had a gamepad that he had on his belt that could make him, go super speed, that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like
Okay,
turbo
it's
speed.
sounding more familiar, but I don't think I
Mother
watched
Brain
that a lot.
didn't really look like Mother Brain, and King Hippo was a weird color. I mean,
But did he unlock the Power Glove?
He had to have by the end.
So speaking of the Power Glove, my old man is moving out of my childhood home, and we were going through a lot of the long-term storage, and over Christmas I found my NES, Super NES, Dreamcast, N64, PS2, and my Game Boy Pocket with Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Yellow, all of them. So I'm like, now I have to go get an analog to digital converter so he's going to ship everything over to me so I can get that whole setup going. But I'm actually very excited about that. Very excited about all that.
I've still got all mine. Still got most of them in working condition too.
Yeah, it's between that and all of my old Power Rangers toys that we were going through. I was like, man, when I was a kid, the guy who played the Red Ranger was my martial arts instructor in my hometown. Because that's where they filmed the Power Rangers. So we found all of this autographed Power Ranger stuff with all of the different Rangers, Yellow Ranger, Green Ranger, like black, white, and blue, all of them. So it was pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, I remember when my cousins, I was visiting them on the Christmas that they got the Power Glove, and we had that thing returned within like a day and a half. It did nothing that they actually said it did. There was absolutely no use for that thing, and it just made playing games more awkward when you had to use the D-pad on your arm, and it was horrible. It was and they marketed it
novelty
so well
is what
with
it
the
was.
Wiz or the Wizard, whichever movie it was with, where they debuted Super Mario 3 with the kid who played Kevin Arnold. What's his name? You guys remember the movie? I mean, where he goes to the video game?
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie I never watched, but I vaguely remember seeing like the trailer for it or something.
Like the movie was the trailer for Super Mario 3. They debuted Super Mario 3 at the World Video Game Championship in this movie that he's going to take part in.
Yeah,
good movie.
We had the Power Glove and
Fred Savage.
Yeah. Man, Fred Savage.
Yeah, Fred Savage.
Yeah, he was the lead role in it.
He was kind of like the standard like 80s kid. He was just kind of there. But yeah, we tried. I had John Elway's Football on the NES. And with the Power Glove, I thought that you were supposed to be able to go like this and he would actually throw the ball in the game, and that didn't happen. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah. I'm just going to cut the cord because this looks really cool and I'll just wear it around when I'm playing. So I just ended up doing that and using it as just a prop in my, the games of the neighborhood kids.
Yeah. No, we took it back the next day and just got another NES Max pad, the one that had the turbo buttons and the regular buttons, because that was far more useful.
Yeah. So what about live action shows for Crash Bandicoot or Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, it was The Wizard. That was the name of the movie back in '89.
I couldn't remember if it was The Wiz or The Wizard, but The Wiz is the
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
the wizard was because the kid, he's got like an autistic brother who plays video games like, an absolute phenom. So
Yeah.
that's why they were trying to get to the World Game Championships.
Yeah, I'll have
Yeah,
to
it
go
was
back and see.
good movie.
I don't recall that one. Yeah, Fred Savage. That is pretty 80s. I always, for some reason, whenever I think of Fred Savage, I think of the episode of Boy Meets World when he showed up and because his brother was the main kid from
Ben
Boy Meets
Savage.
World. Yeah, Ben Savage, right? It was Ben Savage and Fred Savage, the two brothers.
See, you were just a few years after me because,
Yep.
yeah, Boy Meets World was already kind of not a thing for
Trying to
me.
remember what was the show that made him big?
The Wonder Years
Wonder Years.
Was that the Wonder Years?
Yeah.
and The Princess Bride.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was in The Princess Bride.
Real quick, Jay for $5 says, I suspect that the Smash Brothers movie with a mix of live and animated would be akin to Roger Rabbit. Maybe an evolution of it. I think that would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
We could actually pull that off. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it would look. I don't know that you could have. I mean, Smash Brothers is a fighting franchise. How do you have, human bodies standing up to the attacks of some of the crazier creatures that you're going to get from Nintendo for Smash, like a Pokemon?
Yeah,
So I don't know. I mean, technically, they're humanoid characters if they're animated, but it seems more normalized if it's animated on animated with like lightning shocks happening.
yeah, Power
Could
Rangers.
work, I guess, if you did it right.
All I know is that the Power Glove was a pain in the ass, like you guys were saying, and I just was like, "This is dumb." I'm gonna plug my controller.
I
back
just
in.
remembered I really wanted one, and I never got one.
Dude, and
Yeah.
the sensors were trash. And
Yeah.
they-
I remember
I'm
having,
still
like,
convinced there were no sensors.
I remember having like the larger controller, which was like it wasn't the D-pad, it was the joystick. and
Advantage.
buttons. Yeah, the Advantage.
Yeah.
That thing was great.
Yep, and you could switch turbo on that one too.
Yep. Trying to
And then
remember,
the
it was
Game
just
Genie
like
was the big thing that we all had to get once it came
it was
out.
garbage. It never fucking worked.
hey, for those of you that are
Really?
memers out there, I just came up with a great idea. Put comics division on the Fred Savage Wonder Years kid. That'd be great. About the right height.
The Deadpool 2.5 version though of Fred Savage, the Wonder Years, or not the Wonder Years of Princess Bride.
See,
Him
I
in bed with Deadpool got him tied up.
I finally got comics in here, and then I hit him with the short joke. So
Since we don't have a whole lot of topics that we had generated before, Floral did send over a copy of one of his old videos that he said we should pull up and do a review of. It's about a minute 30 or minute 40 second.
oh,
long
sounds
video
great.
about
Pull it
the-
up. I'll share it.
Sorry guys, I just got
private
back from the
chat.
bathroom. Did I miss anything?
Nope, nothing important.
I don't believe you. But fun anyway.
I haven't previewed it, but it's
Oh.
Floral.
All right.
Can't be that
Okay.
bad.
Can't be that bad? I don't know. Let's see.
It's him
I mean, it
showing
could be
off his
horrible.
Prince Albert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry about your channel, Culture. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, if the first thing we see is Wilton, we're probably in trouble, right?
Yeah, it's a true story. All right. Well, before we
Hey,
get to that,
first thing
because I
see
don't.
is Wilton.
Yeah, before I get to that, I don't see it shared just yet. So I'm going to transition to a commercial. Here we go.
Okay.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam and Clam. Sherry's Slam and Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2 shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam and Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today.
All right. Not sure where we hit repeat there, but we do have this lovely Wilton infomercial, apparently. Barama, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I'm Wilton the Troll, and today I would like us to discuss a popular children's song. Most children's songs and nursery rhymes, they can have scary origins, as most of you guys know. Mary Mary, quite contrary, is about the murderous psychopath, Queen Mary I, and it was actually connected to 3 blind mice, and so that was about 3 guys that tried to stop her. Going Around the Mulberry Bush was actually about female prisoner exercise time, and most of you guys know about Ring Around the Rosie, which the reliable people at Snopes said is about Protestants banning dancing, those jerks. But the kids were like, geez Louise, and they got their footloose on, and they started dancing in circles. Yep, it wasn't about something stupid like a plague. But then there's one that you've probably not heard of, or thought of, or considered. Let me set the stage. Wheels are spinning, out of control. Wipers are going insane, back and forth, back and forth. The driver's honking his horn. People are bouncing up and down, and the driver is screaming at them to move on back because their doors can't even stay closed. Children are crying, and mothers are huffing their kids, and fathers are saying to their families as they hold them close, I love you. All through the town. A song of tremendous terror. A bus ride from hell. Next time you hear that song, consider the terror that those people must have been going through. It's so sad.
Was Wilton
So
driving?
Just consider it.
It's the
Definitely
origins of the
fun.
wheels on the bus.
Anyway,
Totally had to be
have a great
driving.
day.
Get it before
Wow.
the music gets us.
He
He
I'm
said,
scarred.
"Feel happy, feel open to reviewing it and giving him feedback."
Wow.
So
Pretty sure Ring Around
here's
the
my
Rosies
feedback.
was actually about the Black Plague.
It was about the Black Plague.
The death.
Yeah, the Black Death.
Yes.
Here's my critique. Take Wilton, put him in a fireplace, and set him on fire.
Well, he kind of did that to his own self. And then you kind of like tried to choke him out. It didn't work.
That's true. There is litigation.
Oh, I should have used gasoline and matches. That's what I should have done.
Well, we can
Always
try
next
that with the next special. Oh, which is going to be hosted at the Cosby Sleep Center. I think that's the place that decided they were going to take us for our special.
No,
You know?
nothing bad could possibly go wrong.
No.
Cosby Sleep Center.
I can't wait for that.
All
I
the
don't-
drinks are on culture.
I always thought about opening up a restaurant called Cosbo Wasbos, and all of the servers had to wear ugly like Cosby sweaters, and all of the drinks were suspiciously strong. I don't know. The other one was it was called
It's
Kim.
a great idea until you get sued for date grape.
Yeah, yes, that sounds right. Well, the other option is Kim Jong Jovi's North Korean barbecue, and instead of having happy hour, you have Supreme Leader's finest hour, and whatever city this is going to be in, it has to be like just north of Koreatown, like K-Town, like in LA. Perfect. I don't know if it would do well or not. We could franchise it.
That would be hilarious. I think
It's treated like a seafood restaurant, but instead of having the lobster tank, you just have like the mall Petco little clear glass with all the little puppies running around. You can pick your dinner.
And you get it has to be like the grabber claw in order to grab out your meal.
what you need to do is have it like be really expensive and just serve them nothing.
Yeah, and all of the servers have to wear like their traditional like North Korean military outfits.
Yeah.
Just it has to be done, right?
And if customers complain, you just stick them in the gulag.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely, you got to send them back. It's hard labor.
Yeah.
Hard labor if you can't pay your bill,
Eric K for $5 says, little known fact, Culture was Winnie Cooper in the Wonder Years.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Another thing
And
you can do
Marilyn
too
Manson
is
was
like
his best friend.
how they have like the fake grocery stores. It could be a fake kitchen where nobody's really cooking anything. You're just like playing a tape recorder of like people cooking.
Oh yeah. And then what is actually happening in the back is you have a really loud soundtrack of someone screaming at all of the
Yes.
people in North Korean, whatever language they speak. Is it Korean? Is the same? I don't know.
Yeah, it's Korean. It's Korean.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, just it's, basically, yeah.
Maybe North Korean sounds a little bit more commie. I don't know.
Then every now and then you just have
Well,
the
dearest,
sound effect of a cannon firing, and then a fine red mist just goes across everybody sitting in there.
I feel like Dearest is onto something here. He's got a firearm safety class at Baldwin Tactical. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I heard they have a great rating too. The only issue is you might want to look into the number of fatalities that actually happened at the range.
Well, they teach you how to be really accurate. That's one thing. So
Yeah. 2 targets for every 1 bullet.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to tell you, that's efficiency.
he has a pretty good kill death ratio. His KDR is off the charts right now.
Yeah. Man, I hated that in MMORPG games. I don't want this. Especially since I was
the
a
kill death ratio in MMORPGs
yeah.
or in shooters.
Well, I mean, you've got it. You had it in both.
Yeah,
Anyway.
World of Warcraft. See how many times I died over the years. It's embarrassing.
We just monitored DPS and healing. We didn't give a crap about how many times people died.
1v1 me, bro. That's right.
I don't even know what that means.
That's PvP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, but he just winged the director. So, wow, that was terrible.
It's 2.5.
Is that 2 birds, 1 bullet?
Yeah. 1.5 birds, 1 bullet. Right?
And it didn't even need a grassy knoll. Wow, that's a joke. That was a reach.
Are you saying that Baldwin was in the book repository?
Yeah. I mean, he's already proven he can have the magic bullets, so might as well just place him throughout history.
Don't know much about history.
What is Nerd Wars playing that he wants to, 1v1 me?
I don't know. Something. Speaking of something, you guys wanted to keep track of the globes, right? I got something for you.
It depends on whose globes they are.
Hey now. Let me share it. Let me share it. Let me share it. Let me share it. Let me share it.
Are you trying to narrate the sharing of your thing?
Yes, there it is. Former Golden Globes host Ricky Gervais wins ceremony's first stand-up award.
Please tell me he is there and will be accepting in person.
No, my
Roasting
God.
everyone.
We just need him to scream, "You're boring," like Az.
Well, actually, Huge already did that for us in the chat. Said, geez, this is boring. Thanks. Yeah. Space Dave 2000, greetings, my friend. He says, hail. Diz, is it gonna ever change? This is a good question. Disney, because that's their stock ticker.
No, it's changing by dropping.
Yeah,
Stock, that is.
I'm afraid that they're in a position in time that as long as the current leadership and board are in place, they probably are stuck there. I have a video coming out, I think tomorrow. I've got several videos coming out this week. At least 3 of them are going to be about Disney. So I promise I've got a conversation about this in one of them. I think Star Wars is the source of all my angst tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. Got to talk about the Chinoid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I have a different take than y'all. So maybe people will love me or hate me. I don't know. But the former...
Well, you think she's going to be brilliant?
Well, she's very happy to tell you how brilliant she is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are talking about Disney Star Wars. I mean, they literally picked the best woman for the job.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, truly.
And that job is ruining Star Wars, by the way. So.
Oh, yeah, dude. Just winning. Winning. All right. So real quick, Ricky Gervais, who's hosted the Globes 5 times, was a surprise winner at this year's event for his Armageddon special. You know, the one that all the uber elite wackadoodle-doos are hating right now? Anyway, so he was not present. Oh. But he did take home the best performance in a stand-up comedy. Gervais beat out favorite Chris Rock, nominated for his Selective Outrage special, as well as Trevor Noah, who isn't a comedian. Where was I? Well, probably up like...
Well, Trevor Noah was a comedian. He just stopped being funny. Just like most leftists.
Kind of like Wanda Sykes, who was never funny. And
she legit was never funny.
Amy Schumer, who may have eaten 2 or 3 whales on her way there. But Sarah Silverman, who always talks about butt stuff,
she was actually funny back in the day.
Was also nominated for Someone You Love. All right.
I haven't really seen much of Sarah Silverman since. I mean, I really think what was it, like a Screwed with Norm Macdonald. That's like all I really think about. I'm like, all right, that's just kind of where she is. For some reason, she's still out in the kind of the zeitgeist here and there, right?
Well, it's because she got canceled. That's why.
Yeah.
They legit canceled. I mean, she's been canceled like twice, I want to say.
Well, I feel like it's now, if any comedian is starting to understand that their career downfall is relatively imminent, or they want to try to get a boost and sit there and be like, well, I'm going to be on every single show if I get canceled. They're getting canceled on purpose, like that guy Matt Rife comes out and basically insults his entire fan base, so that way everybody's now talking about him. So now he does the circuit. Now he's going to go on Joe Rogan and all of the other Rogan Sphere podcasts and talk about it. He's going to be there. And I feel like now they're starting to really just realize it and being like, okay, well, let's use this to our advantage. Let's get canceled on purpose.
Well, I don't know, because she wasn't
Peterson.
canceled on purpose. She actually got canceled for something she did on the Sarah Silverman show, like a decade or two ago.
Comedy Central show, right?
Yeah. I mean, she did blackface, and the episode's actually pretty funny. And and everybody was fine with that episode then, right? Nobody said don't do it.
Ex-boyfriend or ex-husband, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yep.
Nobody seems to have a problem with his blackface.
Oh yeah. He does blackface. Joy Behar's done blackface. A lot of these really crazy left-leaning lunatics have done blackface, and they have not been canceled. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel, they made him take a break, right, for it was like a month, or a year or something like that. I mean,
what's crazy is Whoopi Goldberg has been doing it for years, and nobody's ever said anything.
Well, Ted Danson, she told Ted Danson to do it for her birthday.
Yeah,
yeah, and the funny, I mean, she's out there too, because she is really, really anti-Semitic. To the point where, what was it? Bill Maher basically said,
get off my show and don't come back.
Don't come back, and we're not going to talk about this incident.
Yeah. Well, and the Matt Rife thing, and it's funny because it was a mild domestic violence joke.
Very mild,
but
yes.
Like 90% of his audience is chicks.
Exactly.
Because he's set himself up as the pretty boy. So, I mean, it really was nothing, and I don't think he's losing anybody. He's just gaining more people because people like the way he handled it too. Because he handled it with a joke where he had a link to his apology that misdirected people to a safety helmet.
The special needs safety helmet?
The special needs safety helmet.
Well, the thing is,
and
if a lot of these
more
comedians
famous than anything he's done before that.
If a lot of these comedians actually have done what Chappelle has done, which is basically, I don't give a shit what you think, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, which is telling jokes, they wouldn't be canceled.
Well, and the other issue with Silverman was she made a career out of doing completely non-PC stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then after she got famous, she was like, no, you really can't make these jokes anymore.
She
and told everybody else, screw you, I've already gotten my money.
Yep.
I mean, she did the same thing that little guy did to all the dwarves for Snow White. Blanking on his name.
Dinklage.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
Yeah. Well, I've made my money. Now you shouldn't really show people like me. So
that was, speaking of Dave Chappelle kind of being out there and just not really giving a shit, I went and I saw Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan here in Nashville at Bridgestone Arena when they were here. And I can 100% confirm that is Dave Chappelle's thought. It's just, hey, I don't really care. I'm going to be out here. I'm going to say this. He straight up was just like, look, I'm going to go on this tirade. This is going to be on the internet tomorrow. Who cares? And he went for it. And he said some pretty spicy things. It was pretty solid. Good old Chappelle.
Yeah. Well, whoever said that Sarah Silverman's kind of gross, she is, but she's also got some great globes.
Some Golden Globes.
I mean, she's all right. I'm not gonna say she's ugly. I don't think she is. I think she's above average, but she's not super hot.
It's not like she's Amy Schumer over there.
No, but I think they nailed her character in Wreck-It Ralph because it really does look quite a bit like how she would be as a cartoon.
Yeah.
Wow, that was unfortunate. You said nailed her character. Anyway, this is what Ricky Gervais sent out in advance. This of course, being from the wonderful hosting duties that he had at the Academy Awards. He says, "I'm nominated."
Tonight?
Well, the Golden Globes
was tonight.
Yeah, he says, "I'm nominated for another." Tox is here. He says, "I'm nominated."
Shit, Toxic Man Flu.
Oh,
Run,
gee.
comics,
Like,
run.
who let that guy in?
All right. Well, bye.
Supposed to be making videos.
He is.
Why comics?
Anyway, Ricky says, "I'm
I can't
nominated
hear
for."
culture. Is that just me?
It's just you.
Yeah, it's just you. We're all.
You're
able to
also
hear.
not properly connected. I have the
What did I do wrong?
exclamation point of doom. Anyway, we'll try this again. I'm
I'm
nominated
not
for another
complaining that I can't hear
Golden
culture.
Globe tonight.
I'm just saying.
This time for my
I can't hear
Netflix
Graham either.
special, Armageddon.
Meanwhile, he's trying to host a show while you're
Won't
talking.
win, but it's nice to still
Oh, I
be
should
up
shut up.
there in the mix, flying the flag.
I
Well,
shall.
actually, he did win. So, yeah.
Can you say all that again, culture? No. I'm joking.
Nobody was
Tox-
paying attention.
Comics is back. Hi, Comics.
Oh, high culture.
Yeah. Toxic disappeared. What did you sabotage him?
No, I think that's like our joke is that since I dropped out, he dropped out.
No, he wasn't. He was having audio issues.
Oh, okay.
He could not hear culture talking and kept talking while culture was talking.
Yeah, it was fantastic YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't hear a thing either of you said.
But the mead
it's
raid
great.
showed up.
Yeah. Hey, Mead Raid. Thanks for being here. 250 now. Thank you. We are very strong tonight. Cavitanio Cavalryman Chase says there are updated numbers for Wonka. Yeah, it's actually, performing well. It's amazing when there's no other film out there to compete. It does pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had heard, so that's a musical, and now that's making my brain work. Did I hear correctly that Joker 2 is about to be a musical as well?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is
Yes.
in your.
Okay, I heard that today, and I was like, I had never heard that before.
Yeah,
That's
We've
wild.
done that for like
it's been
8
around
months.
for a while, man.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how I
crazy.
missed that.
Yeah, that's not nude information.
That's the reason why they got Lady Gaga is so they can have a musical.
Yep.
Oh, and I want to say this. Say what you will, and a lot of people will, about Lady Gaga and her acting. She can freaking act, man. She was great in that.
Act like an asshat.
Well, look, personally, sure, but I mean, she was in that remake of A Star Is Born, and she was also in the American Horror Story Hotel, and she was brilliant in both of those things, movie and television. That doesn't happen often.
My
She's just
fear.
not somebody I prefer to look at or
I
listen
understand.
My fear that this movie is going to be basically a retelling of the Joker story, but with Harley Quinn
to. And music.
and music.
I strongly suspect, and this is just a suspicion, folks. I'm not talking from any no coverage, no scripts, no clips. I got nothing yet for this film, but I have the suspicion that she's going to be living out her own reality while the Joker is going through the rest of his film. I think she is this shrink that's been assigned to him and is going through this love mad existence.
I
with
think
him.
he's going to get to her early, and then the musical scenes are going to be her dreams of her madness,
Probably.
while stuff takes place in a real world.
But the
And
question
she
is going to be
slowly
like how.
descends into Harley Quinn.
But how musical will this actually be? Is it going to be 5 or 6 different musical numbers, or is it going to be there's like 1 or 2 where she's playing out those fantasies? I guess
They described it as a musical.
Yeah, I mean, think Wonka, only Joker.
Think Fiddler on the Roof.
Well-
There's plenty of dialogue, but there are plenty of songs included as well.
I mean, I'm fine with the musical. I mean, I thought Sweeney Todd was fine. I think it just all depends on how they how they pull it off. I guess.
I like Sweeney Todd.
I didn't know
like
Sweeney
Fiddler
Todd
on the
was a
Roof.
musical until I went to go see it.
Oh,
No, it's
neither
not half
did
bad.
We lost
Anyway.
that actor last year. The
Topol?
one from the movie.
Yeah, Topol. He died.
Yep. He did a great Tevye.
Lost a lot of people in.
yeah.
Yeah. last year
I'm
was-
so messed up. Comics is here on a Sunday. I don't know what to do. Thanks.
He got guilted.
Yeah, all you have to do is shame him a little bit.
Well, he
No,
has
it's,
to
it's
show up to
actually
the
because
chat
Toxic
first.
Man Flu has blackmail on me, and he told me I better show up, or he'll release
Yep. Yeah.
or he'll
I've got a
release the
picture
Snyder
of
Cut.
comics swimming in a bass pool in a Bass Pro Shop.
Oh,
Damn you! That was going to be my suggestion.
Dang
that
it.
was Comics' any.
God, that was so. It's oh man.
Yeah,
That was
Rednecks
my,
and beer, buddy.
my
Rednecks and
tweet
beer.
timeline way too much over the past couple days.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
That guy,
dude.
hopefully, he's a grower, not a shower.
There were 2 things that were in my timeline in one day,
And
and
it's all penis.
it was really rough. It was a rough day. Yeah, Sidney
Rough
Morgan
day.
passed away. Yeah, we lost. Well, she was in Tron and many other things. Very beautiful woman. We also lost the actress that was one of the last few from Mary Poppins over the course of the last few days.
yeah.
She was 100.
The mom.
Yeah.
You know, there's a new movie that they're making of that called Mary Corn Poppins. It's Mary Poppins in the Hood, right?
Oh wow!
The
So
Hood of Delaware. Right.
is Biden making a guest appearance?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
fantastic!
Have either one of you been
Wrong, you
looking at
sniff.
some of the headlines I've been creating? over the last
I've
couple
been.
of-
I like to avoid them until we do the shows because I
Yes.
like to be entertained then.
Just
Oh, I
a
see.
spoonful of sugar makes the leg hairs go down.
Oh, there it is, folks.
Wow.
That's me hitting 2 buttons at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, we sold a cock mug tonight.
Hey, I see. I was pushing the cock. That didn't sound good. I was pushing the
We were
rooster.
pushing the cock.
Gosh, I have.
That did
Right up
not
against the
sound
glass
good.
at Bass Pro Shop.
That's right.
Oh.
He didn't catch
Dang.
anything.
Let me
Caught
tell
a few
you,
minnows.
I
His
think I
noodle
said
wasn't big enough to attract any fish.
I think I said he was using the wrong bait. I reckon that was
He
my
went
response.
fishing without a pole. That's right.
Ooh boy! Wow. Hello.
I wouldn't even say he had a worm.
Well, look. If anything, it might have been considered a wiggler.
Gummies, all right. Stay away from them. Those mood altering gummies, folks. They'll make you do all kinds of stuff.
Speaking of mood altering gummies, the vast amounts of bald we have. on
No,
this
that's
show.
a sheep altering dummy.
The bold.
there we go.
and
Oh,
the
there,
bold
sheep
and the
altering dummy.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Would it help if I put a hat on? There you go.
There.
See
No,
your
it didn't help.
sensitive
Can't fit all
eyebrows.
three of them in a line now.
Yeah.
I see the shine is just too much. I know.
Oh, look at that. The three of us carrying the balls.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Good evening.
I mean, if you were really going to balance things, culture, you'd put me and Brian on the right side, Cece and Graham on the left side, and then Tox at the bottom from the old layout. But now you
Oh
changed it.
yeah, I think we could. No, I didn't. I just when you do a super chat, it moves the
No.
stuff around.
is always on the ball.
Maneuvering.
I've heard. Talks
Right,
is
so
on
do
the
Swap
this.
me and you,
Yes.
and then
Do this.
swap Brian and Tox. That'll
this.
balance it for your OCD.
All right, OCD. Calm down.
No, because that's too many bulbs.
There's not enough room.
Tom's angry.
Not
Can
enough
we?
room for that ass.
I can't bring Tom in until he calms down. Oh man.
Jesus, you should hear the
He's
things he's
gone.
saying about culture.
He
Oh my
left.
God.
Does Tom have the right link?
Kiss your
I'm
mother
sure
with
he
that
used the
mouth.
guest link.
I
No,
sent him.
he has the general link.
He
My
said
permanent link
I
stopped
can't.
working.
He said I can't find the link. I don't think he's following that he has a permanent link.
My
No, he does
permanent
not.
one
Let me
stopped
go,
working.
and I will go get the permanent link.
It's not that he doesn't follow; he doesn't care. We've told him to bookmark it over. And
He's
over
back.
and
He's
over.
back. He found it. He found it. There it is.
No, he's probably just on camera because he doesn't have his avatar because he used the guest link.
Every time
We'll
I
see.
come in here, I got to change my shit.
Okay.
This is bullshit.
You're kind of blurry too.
Evie sucks.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tom. Thank you for
Oh,
rating me.
lesbians is trending on Twitter right now.
Wait, what?
Lesbians is?
Lesbians is trending, yeah.
Hell
They
yeah.
must have won all of
All
the
right.
awards at the Golden Globes then,
It's
huh?
been all those videos I watched earlier.
Well, wasn't there somebody that got in trouble and like got sentenced to like 60 days for calling a
Yes.
fat lesbian a fat lesbian?
Yeah, it sounds like something from the UK or
I
something
saw
like
that. It's factual as well. It was factual. She was.
Tom's got his
Yes.
O face on.
He does.
It was in Europe somewhere.
It's some kind of avatar.
Tippity
It's
tap,
always
tap,
in
tap.
Europe somewhere.
Nerd Wars
Unless
says
it's in
we're
Canada somewhere.
Nerd Wars says we're all being ageist against Tom.
Ageist. Most of us are older than his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
They wouldn't
I'm
bother
older
with the
than
court
Tom.
case. And
He's older than Tom. He's
I'm
older
older.
than Tom.
Yeah.
He's not Brahma. Brahma's the puppy.
I'm probably the oldest one here.
Yeah. Yeah, you are really old.
Oh, yeah,
I
guaranteed.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, you're like you have most
Best
of the speak-
looking, but oldest, yes.
You have most
Am I
of the
the
speak
youngest?
by
I
30
admit,
years.
in a dark
Tom
room,
is now
you are
flipping
pretty
us
good
off.
looking.
This is a wonderful night. Space Dave 2000 for a Canadian $2 is culture's lost control he never had. That's true. Now
Welcome
Tom
to
left
Sunday
me.
night.
Hi Tom.
Tom's still there.
Tom's
I
here.
don't get why I can't just sign into, like, when I sign into, it's not the same one as my other one. I don't get it.
I don't know.
It's a link.
I don't understand.
Nerd Wars is correct. Boomer lives matter.
It's a guest link, that's why.
Yeah, you're supposed to
I
use
sent you the
your
permanent
link.
one.
You have a permanent link.
You sent me a guest link. It even says guest.
Yes, but because I don't have the permanent link. That's top.
Yes, you do. You can
For
go
him?
get that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you can
can?
go to the speakers and just read,
You go
Oh.
to
Copy
go to
and
the speaker,
paste it
copy,
again.
paste.
All right, let's
Okay.
try that.
All right.
My
I'll do
permanent
that.
link stopped working, Culture, so I had to use the guest link.
Well, that was on purpose. He reset the guest links and your link so that you couldn't just automatically come in, but you figured a way around it.
I just
By the
keep
way,
sending the guest link out.
We have people being incredibly generous.
Now kick
Is
Tom out
this
and put other Tom in.
live gifted 10 Culture Casino
I'm
memberships?
trying
Thank
to
you.
find
10.
10. That's awesome. Oh wait,
Thank
we'll
you.
do this one.
Nerd Wars wants the permanent link.
Can you guys hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two
Two
beavers
beavers are better than one. Yes, I can hear
Okay.
that.
Speaking of
I'll take
lesbians,
What?
two beavers is better than one.
Tom's gone.
Got it. I got it.
Yeah, he came in on his regular link. You got to replace him.
I
on
gave
his
him the
guest
permanent
link.
He
one.
knows how to send me the right one.
Yeah,
Wasn't
we got
me.
two Toms now.
Now get rid of fake Tom.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Now we're
See, I'm
clear.
not flipping everybody off now.
Thank you. Is this live? We appreciate you. We do.
Uh-oh. Six is coming at you, even though I already came at you for her.
What happened?
Oh, she's just wondering how your
You know,
member stream went this weekend, and
Yeah,
also
bad
has
as
a
we
few
are.
questions about your high roller stream.
I was on your
Fantastic.
last High Rollers stream, and it was in the summer on my road trip.
That's not true. Culture, I really enjoyed the high roller stream you had in. Our,
Actually, that would put it out in September. That would still be the summer.
Six.
Yep. Up until
That
Six
is
hours.
correct.
Six, I love you.
Busted,
I do.
motherfucker.
I wish she were in here right now. I would take a proper scolding right now. I would.
Thank you, Josh Post.
None of that didn't sound sexual.
Oh.
No,
Was it supposed to?
Is that a double negative?
Yes, I did a double negative.
Okay.
There we are.
That's proof positive. All right. So, but you guys did hear the two beavers are better than one thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Breaking
Yes, we did.
news. Nobody still gives a shit about the Golden Globes. More news. Than that.
I
Less
really had
news
no
alert.
idea it was on tonight.
We were
If all the
talking-
lesbians won, though.
Lesbian
cool.
seagulls.
Actually, the last thing we were covering before you guys came in was that
Gervais
Ricky
won.
Gervais won for his stand-up comedy, even though he was uninvited back as the guest or as the speaker and host.
Is
He was
he there?
no, he
he-
isn't.
Yeah.
was not
It
there.
probably didn't tell him.
No.
At least the lesbians
Well, I'm sure he knew,
licked the Golden Globes this year. Next year, they can lick the Oscars.
I
Do
don't even know
lesbians
how
lick
to.
Oscars?
I
I know they lick
oh,
the Globes.
Wow.
Can
Well,
they stick
hopefully
it up?
they wax the red carpet smooth.
I guess
Randy
An
Randy
Oscar is a type of fish too, isn't it?
Randy
Yes.
Soto got
Yes, it
arrested
is.
for his member stream. Was that you, bro? In that Bass Pro Shop?
That was him.
I'm
Uh-oh.
kidding.
And his member.
He literally
Stop
showed
it.
his. Well, what was not really.
I too am a member.
I wish
of
you'd
SDA.
actually read my member chat. Okay.
Uh,
Where is it? Here it is.
You
I
don't
tried
read
to,
it.
but I
Stop, man.
kept getting interrupted. Hi,
Okay, let's
Culture.
hold on.
Hey, Culture. I really enjoyed the high roller stream you had in Oct. Nope. I mean, the one you had in Nov.
See
No.
how he tried blaming
December?
us and just quit reading it before?
Nope. Okay. Maybe next month. Hashtag beach punk. I'm not saying that.
Beach punk.
Hashtag somebody who thinks females are superior. Hashtag former president. Hashtag
That's it.
people who mix things around.
No.
And hashtag neuter your pets. I agree with that one.
Well, women are superior at baking, cleaning,
Don't knit her tongue.
ironing, laundry. What else?
That's
Yeah,
true.
women got skills.
Raising babies, sewing,
Talking
And
back.
jobs.
I think
Sandwiches.
about their feelings.
school librarians, school nurses, yeah,
Mothers.
yeah, they're great
Yeah.
moms.
Their moms. Jesus came from a woman.
Christian Delorme for a Canadian $5 says, "All my favorite people. I just needed to drop a $5. Cheers." Well, cheers
Women
to you, my
usually
friend,
Smell nice.
Cheers.
with a cool car. I love that.
Cheers to you, sir.
JB, you guys can get me in a lot of trouble. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for your own rooster, you can get your own rooster, at
Rooster.
beachpunk.us. And you can get roosters of every size.
Oh my God, the cock. Oh my God, the cock. Oh my God.
True
We
story.
sold a rooster mug
And
and a rooster shirt.
a shirt and a sticker.
You got the emails too, huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, who
Yeah.
gifted? Who gifted? Did somebody gift 5 Culture Casino? Yes! Ho! Space Dave, 2000 gifted 5 Culture Casino memberships. And Christian Delorme followed up saying, 21 months. Dudes rock. Well, that's fine.
What?
True.
I don't do any of that.
You don't rock?
No.
I think you do. There we go.
I'm
I found
old.
Space Dave's. I found Space Dave's 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, my friend. Amazing. Somebody who's been a member for 33 months. He's bald and Canadian. That's a lot of you. Hang on. Trying to find it.
That's
there it
Scratchy
is.
McButterson.
Yeah. Nah, that's 70s rock fan. He says Rooster. Like Rooster Cockburn? Maybe.
I know it's called.
Oh my God, the cock.
I know what you're doing to get a cockburn, but you should, whatever you're doing, you should stop it.
Look, that's
You
not
do
how
need to
you
go jump in a vat of water in a store.
You
That's
got to
not
get some
how-
chapstick for
Cool
your
it down.
chapstick.
That's not how you're supposed to like. Look, that's not the carpet burn that you're going to brag about, kids. I'm just saying. What else?
That's not cockburn, man. That's cockburn.
You can get both. It's not
Toxic
mutually
man
exclusive.
flu. Has been celebrating 30 months. Wow. I've been stroking the rooster for 30 months. You need to get some lotion.
I have some right here. Gold Bond.
Vidiot, I love this. Vidiot Savant says Cocktail Casino. That's right. By the way, that's a great avatar. Let's see.
Oh, I have to mail out this sticker.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I forgot. I am the inventory.
Yes, you are.
All right, sorry.
Our good friend Space Dave 2000 for a Canadian $2 says Gen X rules. Boomers drool. I'm just outside of that. I am.
Can confirm Gen X rules.
Yeah,
Yep.
I am the beginnings of X.
I am the very end of X.
And X is going to give it to you.
I like turtles. Just what do they rule though? Like the smoking ruins of civilization?
They
What is
rule
it?
the stool.
Well, I mean, you could say that they're ruling the smoking, remnants of our civilization.
Is that really X or is it Z?
Are we really ruling it? Because
No. I'm talking about
ruling
the
is like
boomers.
85 years old. Yeah,
That's
the boomers,
true.
yes.
Are we actually talking
Yeah,
about
I think
any
I count as a
toppings?
millennial.
Well, I like
Unfortunately.
pepperoni, Tom. What do you like?
Yeah, what are your favorite pizza toppings?
sausage.
Let's do that,
That's good.
Tom.
Meat.
Meat, pepperoni, sausage, mushroom. Those rock.
Yeah.
Those are the go-tos.
You like eating mushroom?
I like mushrooms.
Hell yeah, shrooms are
Mushrooms suck. I mean, they're awesome, but I can't like them.
But you probably put pineapple on them.
We do not put cheese on our pizza because Mrs. Flu is lactose intolerant.
Oh,
You can
That's
get
not
lactose
pizza,
free
then.
cheese.
How do you call that a pizza then?
Okay.
It's basically crackers with sauce.
They'll make it.
No, I will
Yes.
defend that. There's an Italian pizza joint over near me that has a marinara pizza, and I accidentally ordered that once. No cheese. I freaked out for a moment, but it was positively delicious.
It's good.
Yeah.
Was it a marinara
like half
pizza
a
or a
pizza.
margarita pizza?
No, it was just, they just called it the marinara pizza. But
weird.
it was just the pizza sauce and just a
made
very
that shit
light
up.
sprinkling of Parmesan. Super high quality.
Well, it's got cheese on it. That's still Parmesan cheese is cheese.
Anchovies,
Very
the
light.
best. Anchovies are the best topping.
Get rid of that bastard.
Kick that, man.
Anchovies,
Goats?
salty,
You fucking high.
salty. Just
So there's a pizza in Hanalei Bay Pizza in Hanalei, Kauai. It's got thin crust. It's got a barbecue sauce as the base, pulled pork, grilled pineapple, and
And it's out.
cheese.
and clams.
And it is phenomenal.
Pineapple works with the
pineapple.
correct accompanying toppings. It does.
Some people, yeah. It doesn't work for everybody. Like me, I hate pickles. I can't stand them. Anything, in fact, any sandwich or something that had a pickle next to it, I can't eat it.
I'd agree with that. I don't like. I never
Mm-hmm.
get pickles.
Yeah.
I don't
But my
see anybody
dad
making a pickle
loves
pizza,
pickles.
though.
Josh Post had a pizza for dinner. Awesome. And Nerd Wars says I'm pizza tolerant.
That's if we go to Vegas this year. We had picked out number one. I'd really like to stay in the D Hotel downtown, but
Fremont Street.
the D on Fremont. But there was a pizza place downtown that I wanted to have like a Dick's Division meetup at. That did not serve pineapple at all on their pizza. So I was hoping we could like force Gary to go.
So it's a safe space.
Yeah, it's a safe space for you snowflake pizza people.
Can you bring your own pineapple?
Yeah, you could. But there was
Hell
another
yeah.
one across the street from that was near the D that would seat up to 60 people in a room. I thought maybe we'd get together and do that and just have order a bunch of pizzas and do that.
Is that a Binion's?
No, it's not Binion's. But I did have a steak at Binion's Horseshoe before all the shit went down. This was in 2000 and stuff. They sold everything. Oh, man.
Good.
The steak that
Does it have bacon?
Bacon
no.
steak?
No, it was not bacon steak.
I
It
think
was
he's
just their
talking about the
regular
pizza.
poorhouse and all that stuff. They have bacon pizza, yeah. You can put that on it.
Okay.
Canadian bacon.
Okay.
Is it
So
back
ham.
bacon?
Or what we call ham. Yeah, I got it.
Randall
Canadian bacon's
Orser,
better.
Randall Orser is correct. Gen X started in 65. So I am towards the beginning of Gen X. And pineapple is
Does it make you
not.
Gen X then?
Randall Orser, you are cool. I take back the time that I told you to F off. I take that back. I'm severely sorry about that.
Just the first one or all of them?
No, just the first one. The rest of it he deserved. Right.
The rest of it stands.
And he wears them like a badge of honor. But I will break pineapple pizza with him anytime.
Somebody has a very unique name.
Okay.
CultureCasino?
No. This is cool. Original pizza from Italy had no cheese.
That's correct.
Yes, that is true.
Trying to find that
pizza was
unique
from New
name.
York.
Oh, New York
I mean,
pizza sucks
it kind of
balls.
was developed there, but I think for the most part that they, they had something very similar that wasn't what we call pizza.
A flatbread.
Mm-hmm.
of
Yeah.
some kind.
We just improved upon it.
Yes.
The real, like the pizza pie, like the deep dish or those Priazzo pizza pies that Pizza Hut used to do. That's Sicilian. So my best friend in grade school, his parents were from Sicily, and his mother, oh my God, was she cook? And she would come over and just make a pizza pie with all the stuff and everything. Oh my God, was that so good? But yeah. And they put pineapple on their stuff. They were Sicilian. It was very spicy pineapple, though. It was peppered pineapple.
KQ
I tried pineapple
Samari.
once through it.
Some people, some people can't stand it. I fully get that.
KQ Samari Club
KQS American Lady.
Yes.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, man. You guys make fun of me for not being able to read. Jeez.
Yes, but you have excuses.
Yeah, culturally doesn't.
I can be just as dumb as you.
You're the
I
same
would
height.
say
You could be the same IQ.
dumber than me, actually.
By the way, when I met Jason in person from Sci-Fi for Me TV, by the way, who's going to restart his channel again, just so you know, he told me that I'm much taller in person than he expected me to be.
Like 5'9", 5'8".
Okay, then that just makes Jason
wise.
small? Or
Comics was a lot taller than I thought. I thought he was the same size as his plushie.
Well, it's close.
this plushie?
Yeah, the
Yeah, that
little
one.
The little guy.
You realize if I was actually the size of that plushie, I couldn't function in this world, right? I mean,
That's true.
What,
But you know what? That
snoring.
plushie has a bigger wiener than that guy in that Bass Pro Shop thing.
Stop. Look,
And it's in Comics' hand.
what I think every man, what I think,
pretty sure that's a cigarette, buddy. But okay,
Oh, sure. I thought it was your
because
detachable
if those are detachable dicks, man, you put a lot of those things in your mouth.
penis. No, just your plushies as a detachable penis.
You just put his plushies in your mouth? Okay,
no,
I'm
no.
confused.
He puts detachable penises in his mouth.
Please
Oh, okay.
point on this
this is not a
plushie where the
subject.
bad
I
man
think
touched
this
you.
was not this conversation wasn't on the docket tonight.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that
it
goes
was-
somewhere else when
Sure
you think
wasn't.
about what the Brits call cigarettes.
All right.
Yeah.
We're not saying
Yes.
that on this channel. But
didn't say
the
that.
rate specialist says next time you're in Vegas, have a pickle and pineapple pizza on me. Rate specialist, I
would
would be
throw
happy
that up.
to hand that over to Tox.
I damn near
I wouldn't
booked
eat the
a flight
pickle.
to Vegas tonight.
Yeah.
I like my
said
pizza
dad
loaded
loves
with
pickles.
jalapenos.
I could have sworn that Culture was going to say irate specialist. Next time I'm in Vegas, I would be happy to eat a pineapple and pickle pizza off you.
That's right. Right after
Why
I
would I say that?
set you on fire.
Why would I say that?
I don't know because it's
Oh,
It
JD
seems like something you would
Cyber.
do.
JD Cyber says, I thought you'd be taller. That's a great line. I said that to Comics when I saw him.
I'm pretty sure I said it to you too.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
oh, you said you're so much taller than me.
I am taller than you.
You're not.
JB's spooky review is telling lies. JB Culture is 6'6", 285. Man, I'd be playing ball right now.
Yeah, you'd be in the
5'10",
WNBA if you were that tight.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could hang out with the
At least we know Culture can actually dunk a basketball because of
I could.
And
power.
if you were in the WNBA, we would know that there's no danger of you getting stuck in a Russian prison for too long.
That's true.
True story. Oh man, why do
What
I
else
feel
are you
like
reading?
bad things are happening around me? Oh, all right. So the Golden Globes had some snubs and surprises. It's been a bad night for Barbie and Taylor Swift.
You know what that means?
No,
She's going
how
to win Best Picture.
horrible.
Yeah, and at the Oscars.
You know, the Kansas City Chiefs have been sucking balls ever since she announced she was dating one of their players.
Really?
Yep.
Shocked I'm not.
Yes.
Did they make
Yoda,
the playoffs?
Wise Yoda is.
They made the playoffs because that division is garbage.
Exactly.
As a Chargers fan, I know.
So Barbie
Sorry about
loses
that.
Best Comedy to Poor Things.
Wasn't
The
Poor Things
Bride of
just
Frankenstein knockoff?
Poor
Yeah, it
Things
was the
was
one
a
with
Yeah, the
comedy?
Petty
Just,
Diddler Bride of Frankenstein fucking knockoff.
semi-porn?
I don't think we can
This
say
is
any of
article
those
leading
words,
with
huh?
category fraud.
Yeah, we're late enough in the show.
All right. Nerd Warrior said, this is a good question. Can the panel name a single WNBA team?
The LA Sparks.
Sparks.
The Kansas City Cunts.
There's a
Mercury?
women's basketball league.
The Mercury?
The
Why was I not
Chicago
informed of
Fire.
this?
The Michigan Munchers.
I think the KCC
New York City
would
Liberty.
be a great fucking team name, to be honest with you. But that's just me.
The Milwaukee Carpet Munchers.
Would it be the KC
Yeah, I was gonna
That would
say,
be
Convention?
good,
it's-
yes.
Doesn't matter where it's going to be. It's going to be Muff Diver or something like that.
The Dallas Strap-Ons.
Now,
I
here's
like
a
this.
question. Have any of you attended a WNBA game?
I'm not gay.
I don't
was
think
gonna say,
anybody
last
ever
I checked,
has.
I'm a man.
All right.
I think, in fact, they've had to pay people to go, so like their attendance is at like negative 70,000 or
Yeah,
whatever.
I have. I attended. For a sociology class I took in college, they said, look, if anybody is willing to go to a WNBA game and bring us the ticket stub, then we'll give you an extra certain amount of points on your final. And if I did not do that, I would have failed the class. So I spent $13 and got damn near courtside at an LA Sparks game, and I ended up passing the class.
You know, I
So-
think I'd rather fail the class than go see a women's.
Yeah.
I would have
ball.
just bought the ticket and then ripped
just
it
left.
and then taken it to
Yeah.
the class. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
have
was
even
not,
gone to the
not a
game.
very good event. No.
Yeah.
Was there anyone there
In
besides
college,
yourself?
in college, I got A pluses in every class except for sociology. I got a C, and then the teacher quit.
Well, maybe you should have gone to the WNBA game.
Then you would have made
No,
an A.
fucking
Then you would
way.
have got an A.
I mean, I could have, but no.
That whole league is subsidized by the NBA, and they still demand that their
That was
money
my
should be
point,
the
yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Ludicrous. They've never once turned a profit ever. No.
I don't
They
think
never will.
Ludacris has ever played for any of those teams.
He would probably be the
Oh, that's
best one
funny.
on the court if he did.
Oh.
But here's the
Not
question:
equipped quite.
best high school boys basketball team versus WNBA champs. Who wins? What's
Oh,
his
that's
face?
100 to 2.
Oh, the boys. I mean,
The boys
we,
win
we already saw
100
the
to 2.
same thing with soccer, right? With
Yeah.
Megan
8.
Rapinoe or
The
whatever. her name is.
U16 kids beat the U.S. women's national team like 13 to 0.
There was a bunch of retired players from a lowest division soccer team. All right, the Wrexham one that the
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds bought and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the National League.
Yeah, so they're now up a league, but they played their retired players, and the retired players held up and beat them 9-1.
Yeah.
They pounded their faces in.
Even and that it was so funny. It was one of the Senate hearings or whatever. They tried to say that the tennis player didn't say what she said. Venus Williams, no, Serena.
Serena, yeah.
Yeah, Serena said if she played the lowest ranked men's player, she'd lose 6-0, 6-0.
Yeah.
She'd lose in set. Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah.
did.
Consecutive
They
sets.
did that when Venus and Serena were very young. They said that they could beat any pro male tennis player outside of the top 200. The guy that played them was ranked like 203 at the time, and he went and he golfed an 8-hole, smoked cigarettes, drank a bunch of
And
beer
got
with his buddies, and then
pissed drunk.
beat them 6-2, 6-1, back to back.
Pissed drunk.
Yeah.
Drunk off his can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
it sounds kind of fun.
speaking of drunk off his can, Cashcaster celebrates 15 months of membership. Taylor Swift will be the downfall of the Chiefs. They won by 1 point today.
Against the Chargers. So just saying,
Yeah, the Chargers
not
suck
saying
this year.
much.
That ain't much.
Nerd Wars says one of the WNBA teams is the Boston Bud Lights. I know that's not what that says.
You should see the
Okay.
ones I got in the background here.
Yeah, let's not see those. Let's not see those. Oregon.
No. I think the Las Vegas Escorts is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oregon Lady Beavers. Okay.
That's probably the only one that's safe for streaming, though. The rest, yeah. You can't say the Detroit. I don't think anymore.
No.
There's the West Capistrano
you can say
Swallows.
LA drag queens, though. What was that? Sorry, the Capistrano Swallows?
The West Capistrano Swallows.
What is that like the equivalent of the Kings?
Kind of like that, yeah.
Something like that.
The question is, does the San Francisco Fairies play in the WNBA or the NBA?
Depends on what time of the month.
I mean,
it
look,
is.
honestly, it would solve everybody's problem if they just had their very own league, their very own division, right?
The queer league?
It would. Why would you want to do that? There's the Houston Hose.
Nerd Wars is like, maybe don't read that. I didn't. I cleaned it up.
I laughed when he originally wrote it in the.
Is Nerd
chat,
Wars
though.
famous? Is that why?
Putin's cat. That's one of them I wrote in the background.
I don't know Nerd Wars. Should I know
He
Nerd
does
Wars?
documentaries on the Fellowship.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh,
say
that's
that
cool.
on
That's
TV.
that Nerd Wars. Okay, I got it.
Judicon.
Yellow
There's
Flash
very
is from
good
New Zealand,
documentaries,
right?
actually.
Yes, yes,
Amazing.
yes, from New Zealand.
Hey, it's Judicon. Hey, buddy. Been praying for you.
Hope you're doing better, Judicon.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Panties. Okay, I like that.
I thought that was the Pittsburgh Pansies.
The
but-
Chicago Commandos.
This is why you're not reading super chats on my show or chat at all.
Who, me?
No, comics. E. Clay Thomason. I can't say that.
The Seattle
You can't say
Salmons.
Muff Divers on YouTube?
Yeah, you can. Culture doesn't. Culture turns into some kind of prude on this show.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even though he says this is the show where he lets his hair loose and will say spicy, spicy things.
Wait, he lets his hair loose? What is he, in a Bass Pro Shop?
Most of the day.
Right. I'm fishing. For very small fish. Salt Lake City Salt Lakers. Yeah, that works.
Salt liquors.
Oh,
Kansas City Catfish.
Channel Surf.
No, we already got the Kansas City cunts.
Oh, the Tulsa Tuna Smackers. I know them.
Yep.
I grew up there. Well, there's the Vegas Vulva Vanquishers. That's
Oof.
The Philadelphia.
Yeah, but
Who gives a
didn't
fuck?
Didn't they get in trouble for performance enhancement? Something about equipment being added.
they did.
Oh, I've got one for you. How about the Salt Lake City Sister Wives?
Oh, that's even better.
That's better.
Ooh.
That's better.
Yeah, Culture's channel's under attack from his
He's
panel.
our coach
and
and our
there's
husband.
the LA Scissor Sisters.
There you go.
Jay gifted 10 Culture Casino memberships. Thank you for that. Yeah, truly appreciate it.
I love how he just transitions away from that.
I don't think you can say that
He
on
knows
YouTube.
we're gonna get so demonetized for that.
It's a game with the Arizona Grand
You're welcome.
Canyons.
He's a fool if he
Yeah,
if he
Bear-
monetizes Sunday night as it is.
Bear Beard Whiskers, I did donate my hair, but I've already grown
You want to
about.
fix women's basketball? Put them in next to nothing. Make sure they are actually all women.
No.
They can bounce
Have you
around.
seen the women playing?
Like the
No, you
lingerie.
No, I
do
said
not want
actually,
that.
like I just said, make sure they're actually women, and let them bounce around,
What?
and men will
Big
watch.
boobs?
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
like,
Bouncy,
a,
bouncy,
They
bouncy.
used to
The
do
lingerie
female
football league
football.
like
Yeah.
the
They
bimbo
do.
league.
The
Yeah, the
lingerie,
Bimbo League.
the lingerie league still
Yeah.
does great.
Still out there.
Yep.
They're still making money. I'd watch the NBA, WNBA, if you had like Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg and Hillary Clinton all on it. You had those people on a team. AOC.
I want
The squad.
no, even better. I want celebrity death match with those people.
God, yeah.
Oh, that'd be even better.
Sure,
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
would.
better.
It's about time that they bring back Celebrity Deathmatch. Am I like needs to happen, right?
That's right. Political ski jumping.
Yeah,
You
but I
know-
want the real thing, not a cartoon.
Jason, there's a joke here, but
Technically, it's claymation.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, same difference. You know what I mean?
Did the Grand
What, was the
Canyon smell
boss
like
around?
fish?
What? I'm not. Huh? You guys have met Mrs. Flu, most of you, I think. Yeah.
She's
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
She's a nice lady.
Very nice person.
She got to go over and play with the grandbaby tonight. She was very happy.
Cool.
Okay. Let's see. What
I was
else
just
is
trying
going
to transition off of the
Yeah, we have a lot of names here.
female
We
love
pounded
discussion.
that
So are all
one
the
to death, I think.
WNBA players. Oh,
Wisconsin
Oh,
was
it's
it
just,
clean?
I mean, come on. The one WNBA player that's the most famous now because she smoked weed or took weed over to Russia is named Grinder. Brittany Grinder. That's just, you
I'm
can't
still
make that
not
It's
shit
sure
like
up.
a
that's
gay
not a dude.
app
Okay,
on your
guys,
phone.
guys, we beat this fish to death. Okay, let's move on. All right.
You and your
and
Boston
starting
clam
to-
Talks is
stammers.
transitioning.
That's Sherry's on that team.
Yeah.
Do I have to run the commercial again?
The slamming clams, they're awesome.
All right.
Don't
Of
worry,
Los
I'll be
Angeles.
leaving.
Are you tired of the same old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had enough dong to last you a lifetime? Well, take just a few more steps past those single-minded restaurants and dive into Sherry's Slam and Clam. Sherry's Slam and Clam Shellfish Bar is truly all you can eat, unlike the 2 shrimp limit that stingy bastard Wang has. In a hurry, let Sherry stuff your box. To go! Be shellfish and take all you want from Sherry's Slam and Clam. Located next to the 3rd Street Bolorama, Sherry's is open 6 days a week. If you are looking to slam clam, get to Sherry's today. Are you tired of old buffet food at Wang's? Have you had
Twice.
Jesus
I don't know what happened.
Christ. You guys suck.
Thanks. Thanks, Tom.
You don't know how to produce a show. You produce a show like I walk upstairs, motherfucker.
All right, I took care of it for you.
Very
You know, they
poorly.
got him going through the cargo hold because it's only 8 steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
He,
that.
he couldn't
Popping
make up the
sauce.
others anymore. That's just
Where the fuck am I?
nothing I have seen to this point more accurately portrays the state that our country is in than the mental and physical state of our president.
Yep.
America's under attack from the purple people eaters. They're gonna eat us.
I knew it was the purple people eaters,
Those
bastards.
dirty bastards. They're bad dudes.
Sucks.
Corn pop.
Yeah, that
Pop
too.
sucks.
Pop.
He's a bad dude.
What really sucks is that tomorrow my entire 6-minute daily is going to have to be crap I find from like little known outlets because every other frickin' trade's covering this Golden Globes bullshit.
Can I sniff your hair, little girl?
It's not a little girl, it's culture.
I'm sorry. I thought that was funnier than it probably is.
You know,
It's American.
the
That's
thing.
not a
And
pretty
thanks,
little girl.
thanks for becoming a member, Nerd Wars. I appreciate it.
Hey, Nerd Wars, thank you.
Rob Nod Scubla says, he's more of a resident than a president.
Yes.
Hey, come on, man. I resemble that remark. Zibba dooba.
He does.
This panel is a sausage fest. I look, next Sunday we will have some
Women
ladies.
don't want to be around this shit.
We're going to have some
serious?
ladies. The Peter Venkman fan site. Tomorrow, next weekend, next Sunday. I already have confirmation from 2. Which means some of these dudes ain't going to be here. I'm not telling you which ones though.
I'm pretty sure I'm not getting an invite back. So
You have control. You have the con. You can get in here
I
whenever you want.
just used a guest link.
You can literally... you know what? I'm going to wrap this up because
Finally?
I got to be up in the morning. At dumb
Yeah, I got a
o'clock.
show to do in like 12 hours.
I'm recording a video in not that long.
I don't want to hear about your problems.
Speaking of my problems,
Did I tell you about my hemorrhoids?
no,
They
Tom,
really itch.
tell people about your stuff and things.
Yeah, Tom, tell people about your hemorrhoids.
They hurt like a motherfucker.
How's the prolapse getting on?
Not good.
That's a deep question.
It is.
Okay, well,
probing.
since Tom's wasting his time,
I love turtles, and I love lamp. and chair.
Go check out Tom on Midnight's Edge in the morning. I'll be there with him.
And pills.
Bye. CC Karaoke, my Canadian Freundin. Freundin? Yes, that's right. That's German.
My Canadian Freudenschooter.
Schatzengruber. Schatzengruber.
You got a nice stencil. I want your schnitzel.
Promote your skiing up there at Whistler.
Schatzengrubers is my limit.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much snow. It wasn't wintering until it did a couple days ago. Now I'm digging out all the snow. But Friday nights, that's when I do karaoke. We butcher songs and sing them and drink and have fun. So Friday nights after Loki's late show on Loki's Mornings of Mischief.
There you go. And he's fantastic. And don't let him tell you otherwise. And man, it's like 3 balds in a row. You got 70s rock fan. He's a bald.
Thank you. It's an honor to
Wait
be
a
here
minute.
with
I
all
just
this
looked up
culture.
what prolapsing is. I'm not a fucking WNBA player.
Well, if you're not an amateur lapser, you're obviously a prolapser. So, Culture, thanks for letting me be here, buddy.
Of course, you're always
my
welcome.
channel tomorrow. Cult Comedy Crew, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. The Young Ones, an archaic British TV sitcom of the 80s. The Young Ones is the subject. So.
Oh, I love that one. That's
Come
a
and
great
have some
show.
laughs. Rick
Great
Mail,
show.
Adrian Edmondson, all that stuff. So
Awesome. Adrian's fantastic.
fun.
Speaking of
that one star Joe Biden.
Who is tearing their room apart?
I don't know, but I know that the other bald, right, and the other
Sorry,
other
I'm
bald.
digging for the damn sticker.
Oh boy, Brahma.
He's picking his nose, digging for gold.
Where are you digging at?
I don't want to know.
in this
Either
case
cushion or an ass, man. Take your pick.
Brahma.
I'll be hanging out with most of these guys on comics tomorrow. Then Tuesday night we've got the Party Animal stream, and then Wednesday we've got Yelling at Parked Cars on Comics' Rumble, and then I'll let the other guys cover the rest. Ryan, did you mention Saturday?
I did not, sir. I left that for
Saturday, we've got Bourbon and Boarding on me and Brian's channels, respectively. So come check that out. We have a couple drinks and talk about the weekend hockey. But thanks for having me tonight, Culture. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's great to see you too, my man. And do follow Rumble. Do follow Brahma over on Rumble. My goodness.
Did he have you as in the biblical sense?
No, he had me as in I actually showed up on time for the stream for once.
Speaking of being on time for the stream, Gramcast.
Yeah, Culture, thanks for letting me join you guys. Keep an eye out for my new restaurant coming near you, Kim Jong Jovi's North Korean barbecue. Supreme Leader's Finest Hour will be Monday through Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. and then 11 to close. Don't expect any food. Do not expect any drinks. And if you have a problem with it, it's straight to the labor kitchen for you. So thank you.
Thank you, Graham.
The labor kitchen, is that where the pregnant women cook?
Speaking of labor kitchen,
Yes.
You are worthless, Hans Bricks. Worthless.
Comics Division, or the fearless leader
Alec
of the
Baldwin.
Dicks.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it's
Come
going
on,
to be an
something.
F&T outro. Great.
Don't mention the channel.
Did
He
you
did a
make
good
a
job
video?
Friday. No, he's hitting it up there. He's doing great.
Did he make a video?
We're going to be talking about videos tomorrow at noon.
Ah.
Got several ideas out there.
Okay.
We're
Comics.
going to do some member streams.
Comics. Do you have a show you want to promote?
No.
Comics has never had to speak in front of this many people. It's making him nervous.
Oh no!
He typically just stays silent on F&T, so
Oh,
he doesn't have the nerves.
No, he got his licks in this Friday. You guys had 19,000 plus. Nice job.
Yeah.
wow. I wonder if I could get that much over here.
You are worthless, Comics Division.
Thanks, comics. Appreciate it. Go to bed.
Thank you.
And finally,
Good to see you, boss.
the guy that actually
It's been real, man.
the guy
I
that
didn't
actually
realize that it was working for Andy Kaufman.
the guy that'll promote something talks.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central, we got Monday Meltdown. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some of these same idiots that are on this panel will be on that one. We'll have headlines. Comics is going to come up with some wonderful things that we're going to talk about. I'm sure something about golden balls or whatever the fuck that was. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about the WNBA taking a bath in the Bass Pro Shop.
Oh, boy.
Well, you'll see them in the Bass Pro Shop. They're all shopping for flannel.
Wow.
And then
and Doc Martens.
Doc Martens and flannels.
Doc Martens.
Martens boots.
Driving their Subarus.
Yes.
Brian's got a show tomorrow that you need to watch. That Young Ones thing is going to be hilarious. It's a great show. Got to see Brian. Tuesday, Toxic Tuesday, Nick Weiser's got something he's doing then. Wednesday, we're going to do Yelling at Parked Cars at 9. We almost got to 200 last week. So that show's actually growing. Surprise of all surprises. Thursday night Throwdown, 9 p.m. We'll have some more fun then. Go see Culture at 6. When do you do your 6-minute daily? 10, 15?
It's okay, so it's
9:45 Mountain, 10:45 Central, 8:45 Pacific.
Yep.
I know,
Okay,
because
so
that's
it's
when
at
I have my alarm set so that I can take my morning
10:45.
nap.
Okay, so I'll be in meetings, but I only listen when I need a nap. You guys, it's better than taking NyQuil. All I got to say. So 6-minute daily, watch all that stuff, and then you're going to be on Midnight's Edge, right?
Yeah, Midnight's Edge in the morning.
And Mr. H.
Yep, Mr. H is Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's amazing stuff. So.
Good, there's a lot of stuff going on. One of these days, I'm going to write all this stuff down and then just wing it and pull it out of my ass.
Yeah, well, we could have a graphic. Maybe.
On Saturdays, Comics Divisions. Watch me shoot snakes at my ranch.
That's Sunday. Saturdays is tabletop gaming day.
Oh, that's right. Saturdays, watch comics, dance tabletop naked.
There you go.
Exactly.
Speaking of Tabletop Naked, I really appreciate all the support we had tonight, the amazing super chats, the gifted memberships, and all of you in the chat. You are the whole reason we're here. That's why I highlight you, acknowledge you, read things that you say. Because
you don't read everything they say.
We like you. Good night.
Was
Good night,
my mic
everybody.
hot when I said that?
Do I? I got a thing somewhere. What?
You want me to play something? No,
Yeah.
you're not playing that shit. I will delete it.
Oh, how about this?
No.
It better not even be
Don't do
uploaded in
it.
EVMux.
Oh,
I hope you were the groom. Ted Nugent called. He wants his shirt back.
Oh my God, the cockpit.
It doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch.
Okay, that was the wrong clip, clearly.
freaking
I know the
broad.
one I was looking for.
If you're watching YouTube, you should at least have $10.
Oh, you asshole.
Speaking of cellulite. Shake that ass.
You ready?
I'm always
Oh,
ready.
God. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Man, look at that dunk.
Oh, man.
Back pounding.
I'm always ready.
No, 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 no.
Do we have an outro?
Yeah, you have an outro.
Oh,
Gary's the
It's
outro.
after this cottage. Oh, that's the worst part. Ah,
God, I hate you so much, Culture.
God, this is awful. Who does this shit?
You know, Gary really should play this as the intro to Forbidden Frontiers or whatever the show is, because yeah,
No,
that
it's
cellulite
certainly
is
forbidden.
and a frontier that nobody wants to cross.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. Here comes the outro.
Is that over yet?
Yeah. Outro now.
Oh, thank God.
Outro now. See?
raw and uncut, only on penis.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
You working on this
So
one?
have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you shut the fuck up real bad. Weevo. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
I do not want to take a face full of pavement.
Take it over Eliza Gary.
Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back.
Another week, another car crash.